morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Chairman. Good morning, Mr. CEO, the entire management. Good morning, my colleagues. My name is Natasha. I'm coming from production and technical. I'm one of the senior operators as an excavator operator. Today, I want to talk about my life experience as an operator. Well, I can say the first female excavator operator here. When I came to CCS, I've been in CCS twice. My first was in 2010 to 2013. I was called again because of my commitment to work. I showed diligence in how I was working. I was called again in January 2014 till date. So I want to talk about communication, the culture communication that I found here. It was interesting and a bit challenging, but I came to adapt to it because I was committed to my work. My first boss, Mr. Jean, used to encourage me, work hard, be committed. It will pay off one day. And indeed, it has paid off. Allow me to share a little bit of my experience with Mr. Jean. Today, I want to talk about family values and ties. I want to share this story because it is meaningful to me and my family. Mr. Jean took me in as a daughter would a father. He showed me love and he showed me concern. Whenever I had issues, I would go crying to him, the crybaby that I am, and he would always encourage me and console me. When I met my husband, we met from here. He was one of the operators at Slag Flotation. We had arguments. So I went to my boss and said, you are encouraging me to get married. You are telling me I'll be a leftover woman if I reach 30, if I don't get married. He looked at me and said, Natasha, too much sweet in your head. You don't understand, woman should be humble, calm. Now you too much talk. Maybe your husband not marry you. So I complained to him. Now boss is saying I'm loose. I like talking too much to men. I like working too much to men. Little did I know that he actually took it up. He went to his office and he explained to him, you know, Gift, Natasha is a very good woman. You will lose her if you listen to your friends and colleagues. She's hardworking, she's committed, she loves her job, she loves you. Get married, be happy, make family. And indeed, he took it up. Today, I can gladly say that we have been married for 11 years. And I would give my gratitude to Mr. Jean because he encouraged me as a father. He did not look at my skin color or his skin tone. He called us both, me and Gift, and taught us the values of family, the values of hardworking, the values of commitment to each other. The Chinese culture is not different from our Zambian culture. What Mr. Jin told me is equal to what my father told me. Be humble, be respectful, love your husband, love your family. Present yourself as a wife, not as an excavator operator, not as an industrious woman who can challenge a man at the table. No, respect him. Even if he's not earning much, he's still the man who wants to be a man responsible for you. For that, I see the Chinese just as the Zambians that we have. You don't look down at how irresponsible you might be and you leave us irresponsible. You always come back and encourage us. Do things the right way. He always used to tell me, I gave you 3 choices. 1, do it right. 2nd, try do it better. 3rd, be perfect. And today, there are few things I can do making a mistake. I have found the Chinese culture to be very pleasant and conducive. If we all commit ourselves to do or adapt to a few things that the Chinese do, we would make it worthwhile working at CCS. Yes, there are a lot of negativities that are around us, but like my boss always used to tell me, look at the positive. Look at what is good. not always at what is bad. It may be bad, but one day it will be good. Be happy. Find friends. Work, correct your friends. Keep the ties together. Do not look at the other to be less important than you. Everyone is important. The one in the machine is important. The CEO is important. The general worker is important. Work together. After a few months of working at CCS in 2010, my Chinese boss, Mr. Jin and Mr. Shi, brought me some mooncakes. I looked at them and I said, why are you bringing me mooncakes? They said, you have earned your respect at the table of the Chinese. You can eat with us as a child would eat with a father. Of course, the taste was not all that pleasant. But eventually I got used to it. The more I ate with them, the more I got used to the taste of the Chinese food. Eventually, I started introducing our Zambian foods to them. Along the way, we started eating together. I would bring my Zambian food, they would bring their Chinese food, we would eat together, and we made a family. They taught me Chinese stories, they taught me how to respectfully be a woman. Mind you, when I came to CCS, I was very stubborn, extremely stubborn. I never liked to be corrected. I always thought what I'm thinking is the right way to do. I'm experienced enough to know how to operate the machine, so you who knows how to drive cannot come and tell me you're supposed to swing to the left when I'm supposed to swing to the right. But with their counsel, I began to understand that correction is important. Learning is important. It enables you to grow. It enables you to be a responsible person. Hence, our communication, we started learning how to communicate with each other. It wasn't easy because their English was small, bigger. Maybe Shabana, meaning you are going to rest for 3 days. Or no Shabana, meaning you are not going to rest for that week. But eventually, I got to it. The other thing Mr. Jin encouraged me to do was to go back to school. He told me, you're still young, go back to school. Inside your brain, too much sweet, no book small. So learn more book. Read more book, good for your children, no computer. Your mother, you don't understand how to computer? No, okay, you too much Shima, maybe you need more education. I took his challenge, I started a bit by bit, improving my education. I'm still learning, still trying to better myself and those around me. Indeed, it is an honor for me to be among the Chinese, and I've learned a lot of aspects. Like I said last time, I've learned to serve and to be responsible. And for that, I'm forever grateful. And hopefully, even as we plan to move ahead or move away from here, I'll still be able to implement all those that I've learned from here. Because indeed, it has helped me to grow as a woman and as a mother and as a responsible employee to everyone around me, even in the community. For this, I'm forever grateful. Thank you.